Hi, friends. So today I want to talk to you about love. We love through our bodies. Let me say that again. We love through our bodies. How so? I think a great way to say how we love through our bodies is to put this in the context of faith, because that's the best way to understand how we love through our bodies. I want to tell you a story. It actually comes from Christopher West, and Christopher West has been one of my favorite authors throughout the year. What he's done is he's kind of a popular theologian who takes the voluminous writings of John Paul II that's under one binding now called the Theology of the Body. The Theology of the Body, I love that term. That there's a theology to our bodies, and part of that theology, one of the principles of that theology of the body is that we love through our bodies. So anyways, Christopher West written many books about the theology of the body, and in one of his books he tells about his wife's mother and father, and the day after his wife's mother and father were married. It goes like this. So the mom and the dad are married in a wedding on a Saturday, and then the very next day they're at church going to Mass. And they do Mass as normal until the father comes back, the husband, should I say. The husband comes back to the pew. He kneels down as usual, bows his head, and begins to pray. And during that communion time, as he's praying, he begins to cry. And his new bride looks over at him and sees him crying. And she's surprised by this. She's surprised because she has never seen him cry. In the years that they were dating and engaged to be married, she never saw him cry. And here he is at church crying. So at the end of communion and at the final blessing, the husband remains there trying to regain his composure. And she leans into him and she asks the question, should I be concerned about what you're crying about? Are you starting to second guess an important decision that you've recently made? Like being married to me? And he looks up at her and he says, no, it's not that at all. He says, I get it now. I finally get it. And she said, what do you get? He says, you and I, we've been Catholic all of our lives. And all of our lives, growing up in our families, we've gone to Mass every Sunday. And here we are today. And every Sunday, we receive Christ in the Eucharist. But I never understood really what was going on until last night and yesterday morning. And she's like, what are you talking about, honey? He said, at consecration today, I was hearing Christ, because it is Christ who says, take this is my body, for his priests. Just like he says from the scriptures, just like he did 2,000 years ago, and just like at every Holy Communion, take this is my body. That's what I said to you yesterday morning. Take this. This is my body. This is my life. This is my love. I give myself fully to you, forever, faithful to you. In all freedom, I give myself to you. Every part of my life. Literally my body, my life. And he said, and that's also what I said to you last night when we consummated our relationship, our marriage, our wedding. Take this. This is my body. This is me not holding anything back. This is me giving you everything. And you did the same. At our wedding, you said, take this. This is my body. And on our wedding night, you said those very same words. And then you lived those words. And I heard Jesus say these words. I've heard him say over and over and over again in my life. And I never got it. The Mass is about a wedding. He's the He's the spouse. He's the husband. We're his church. We're his bride. And every time we come into the church, he says to us literally, take this. This is my body. This is my commitment to you. This is my heart. This is my love. This is my whole life. And when I walked up, understanding, hearing this new for the first time, as if I've never heard it before, but now get it and understand it, that's what I said to him as I received him in the Eucharist. Take this. This is my body, given for you. Do with me what you will. And when I came back, all I could do was weep. Because this is the first time in my life I've truly encountered beauty this weekend. At Mass, with you last night, and what we said and did with one another at our wedding. I understand the Mass now. Friends, I offer that to you for a reflection. I hope that you watch this again and again. Because, until I read Christopher West and he read the Pope writing the theology of the body and saying that we love through our bodies, I really didn't understand what it meant to love for our bodies. That Jesus loves us through his body in a way that no other will love us, and with a power that no other person can give us, and a commitment that he literally gives us his body. And that when we receive him in his body, in the Eucharist, that's to be our response. Take this. This is my body, given for you. Do with me as you will. Have me as you will. Isn't that beautiful? I hope that you remember that, and remember it again and again and again the next time you step up in that Holy Communion line to consummate your relationship with him and have Holy Communion, union with your lover, your spouse. Until next time, friends.